What's up everyone, it's Jambors, new video, MGP 2025, Norway national selection, one of my favorites all the time, and one of the selections I've been most time probably part of the jury or the, the whole live event in the finals, because I was twice a juror, 3 times a spokesperson. I really enjoy it.
Dobrý večer, Jan. Dobrý večer, Norsko. It's great to be there again.
I think Norway somehow likes it, even though I'm very criticizeful towards the selections and some methods. But you know what I'm always curious about? It's first of all the songs. That I will fall in love with some songs, which those songs I will select and they don't look good in TV, and vice versa. The songs I didn't like absolutely look stunning in TV. It was also happening last year for me. Like, I really like this Margaret song. I think I know that was also nice live, but not that as I expected in my opinion. But what really got me, and I didn't like it in the studio version, I was like, what it's even doing in here, was this duet. If I'm a juror last year, I would put 12 points to this one. Personally me, not all the other jurors there. But I would be doing 12 to this one because it was having the most magic authenticity, amazing filmmaking, and also musically, after all, it really worked like this. Of course, it didn't work in the studio version and it was a very niche song kind of, but otherwise, the winner song also was, and they didn't do that well at Eurovision last year, even though getting to the finals is still an amazing result, right? It is. I think the ambition was of course bigger, but watch my masterclass to find out why probably Norway didn't make it a better result. But this is the past. Now let's talk about the present and the future, and that's new MGP 2025 songs. 10 songs, only one final this year, no other semifinals. Very controversial thoughts of the fans on the internet that this is not that strong as they were used to, and I'm curious also. So let's start with the songs from Bobbysocks, which is called Joyful. Shall we? Like, whenever I see like the legends, kind of, they are probably legends, I'm always thinking about like, this is a nice gesture. It's an honor, kind of honoring the artist. What if this wins, right? Even though probably the probability is very low, but we must also really see it in the way that MGP 2025, it's a selection, but also it's a show, and it needs to somehow talk to everybody. It's a nice song. If you like ABBA, for example, this is a very similar style. Joyful, Bobbysocks. Let's not skip it. Let's just say that this is happening in very often in every national selection of such a scale, especially in Nordics, that they are giving some kind of honor to some artists from the past, which I kind of think it's nice. On the other hand, it's really extremely dated, and you can say it's nice, but imagine that such a song will come from, and it's a good context, but this is not the right example. If such a song will come from somebody who's now 25, you would think it's like, it would be absolutely wrong. So I understand, but there is a question: what if they will win? It would be nice for Eurovision. We know how Hera Björk was threatened last year. She wasn't having a bad song, yet she ended up last by public voting. I don't know if also it would be like this with juries, but this is another story. Only public voting here is in there in semifinals, and I don't think this is nice and good for Eurovision, this risk. Anyway, let's move on. Nice song, nice ladies, it will be fun. I will enjoy watching it, Anyway, but let's move on. Alessandro and his song Lighter. It's a lighter as this one, or that it's like about the weight. Tricky, right? Okay. But it sounds good. So far it's good. Or okay. I'm sorry, I'll be my own lighter. Like, no, sorry. Like, this is the worst lyrics I've ever heard. Ignite the fire, but now I see him as his own lighter. like a SpongeBob, but lighter, you know. Sorry, I cannot concentrate normally on the song. Like it's all like the song musically, it's tragedy, right? But I hear all those jokes about being lighter. Oh my god, I'm my own lighter. Oh my god. Like, like this is like I don't know. Nothing can eat me now on my own breath. You know. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't want to be mean at all, but it just felt ridiculous a little bit. The song. Also musically, it's a combination of so many kind of things, but I probably wouldn't mind this because I was really curious. It had it had a potential in my eyes, but then I think for this lyrics normally killed it. I would even accept maybe musically the style and so on, but I'm my own lighter. I'm sorry, like I'm too old for this cringe, and like it's nice to talk about to sing about love, nice to sing about cliches. It's alright, but I think also like I'm not guy who completely enjoys lyrics and so on if the musicality and everything is brilliant, but it has some limits also, you know. This reached the limits. Lighter. Oh my god, who even used this word in such a context? Oh my god. Alright, I'm sorry, this is not a song for me. It's not, but maybe Ladybug. Ladybug was there last year also, right? This was this robot? This was crazy. But Ladybug with the, or maybe not, but let's see, maybe I will find out. Ladybug, and the song is called Hot as Hell in Paradise. Hot as Hell in Paradise? Okay, I hope this is not another ChatGPT random lyrics. Nice. But it will be discotheque again. Why not? Why not? Whatever. Good beat, good discotheque. So far this... But this is very dated. I know, I believe that this is coming back probably. And she has a nice vocal, like if she can really sing like this, then it's fine. It's not bad. It's not a disaster, you know, it's not stupid, it's just the style. Like, it's dated, but dated, it would work back then. I just don't have nostalgia towards exactly this song. And it's somehow very predictable. It works, the song works, it's fine. Hot as Hell in Paradise, still this is somehow such a weird name, but alright. 775 people likes it already, rating 4.4 stars on eurovisionworld.com. Not bad, but this is hardcore fun, so I like how seriously you can take it, really. But you need to take seriously a Parasite. Let's do this cross bridge to LLL or Lelele song with the official audio. Like, I would like to have some Mortal Kombat. But there are some very nice melodies in it, but they are so hidden in the mix, and the beat is going against everything. And it doesn't let you go. How could they hide such, like, the layering of the song, which sounds kind of very good if you listen to it very deeply. Is a radio song? I don't even think this is a radio thing. But it's extremely repetitive somehow. It's not a song you would sing in the radio. No, this doesn't really work. It all feels so, like, so far, even this song, like, they feel so, like, constructed, like, no, like, they are superficial. Superficiality extremely. There is no bigger depth in them, and it's so superficially, and we have to say, I don't know if in Norway or in English, is this hot needle mate. it feels like it, you know, that it feels more like a demo than a real proper one. So okay, whatever. Not the song for me. Not bad, also, but nothing happened. Nothing happened. So I hope the game from Nataleen will be a different song from this perspective. Let's hope. I like copy paste with this beat. Like I maybe don't understand. I didn't understand Queen of the Kings. Like Queen of the King, you can hear it, right? It has the very same pattern or very similar pattern to Queen of the Kings. I just heard in my life so many songs like this that this doesn't feel some anyhow special in it, you know. This is maybe also a possibility, but maybe you like it. Write me in the comments below. But the game, again, I feel untouched by those songs. At least last year, there were songs which really like grabbed me. They did the work. So far, I'm waiting for a song. So Nora, Jabri, and her song Sulale might be it. It's like Arabian influenced. This works. Simple. It's extremely simplistic, but somehow there is something cool about it. Curious about life. Like this feels like this one, like the song number 9 in the album, you know. Because there's a big staging potential in the way how very different it is, and if she's charismatic and they will be smart about it, it might work. Okay, Sulale. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I pass. I have no idea what to say because, all right, it was different, but again, I really wish to be touched by the songs. They feel like feeling for one song, which are still waiting for which would be the song. But all of those songs so far feel like feeling for something, like fillers, you know, like it's crazy, right? But the Bobbysocks Joyful is the best song I think so far because at least it feels authentic. It belongs. It belongs. I would believe that this is something what they always did. The rest, they feel like constructions. This is crazy to say, right? Like, I'm very sorry, Bobbysocks, that I was kind of mean to you. But so far for me, you're the best choice. Like, or you can have a guy who's his own lighter, which is this is the worst lyrics, really, I swear. Okay, Sondrey, Vagabond. Let's see. But this is so far fine. But this is a nice song. Okay, like all of them are generic, kind of, but this kind of works musically. It has a very similar issue as the previous song, like depending on what standards we are putting in, but the issue is that first of all repetitiveness, no surprise, no peak. Okay, this is fine. I cannot imagine this on stage, or I would need if I'm doing the light design and so on, or instead of like more like directing, I would need to figure out something. But it feels like really simply studio version radio audio song. How this might really work on stage, this I don't know. In my opinion, cannot. But also what I don't understand, it has only 3 stars over here. It's the most melodical song actually, which makes sense with this melody in it. It doesn't feel that artificial as there are others here. I don't understand the taste of people. Not my thing anyway in this, but I kind of like the song. It's at least easygoing and it doesn't try for me to search for the meaning or something. And definitely better be Vagabond than a lighter, but Let's go for Tone Damli, the last song, which actually is not last because then it's also Wig Wam with Human Fire. Okay, this like I think somebody is trolling us in here. Okay, let's go. Last song, which is not the last song from Tone Damli. So far so good, even it's mild. But I think so far kept me interested. Like this is a fine song. But would you say this would ever be a hit? Like from those bunch of songs, even the last song, like the last song maybe it's one of the best. Still, I think those Bobbysocks actually. Oh my god, last year they had so better songs. So better songs. What happened in Norway? Really, I didn't believe that the fans are right because I really like to make my own head and make my own mind actually, not whatever. Anyway, Wig Wam and Human Fire. I hope it's not connected to the lighter man, you know, like this is so funny. Okay, Wig Wam, old school metal band. Yes. But last year I remember this vampire guy, you know, that was so cringe that it was somehow good. Overdressed. And they are, because they are not looking somehow dark, you know. With Human Fire, at least this is something which the expression just sounds much better than being a lighter. Like I like it, honestly. Like I don't really like the song. I don't understand this eye lady there, but this song is doing everything right. Maybe not a hit nowadays. It's very dated. This is somehow how the rock stars were dressing 30 years ago or 40 years ago, you know. It was the thing to be like this. Like the only thing is that this always felt so cringy to me even when I was young. But you know, those guys for sure, they're coming from this era, 80s, 90s. And they do their craft, what they're used to do, 100%. They are bringing the sound and song which makes sense for them. And actually, and this is crazy to say, but unless most of the other song just scratching off those Bobbysocks, because they actually, this is the same thing. They're authentic to their roots. You can feel the roots. You can feel that the song has heart. It has something more than the previous completely crafted song for what? To have like random sounds connected together. This feels like music. Also Bobbysocks feel like music. So, and the rest is what? It doesn't feel like music. Like, make it make sense. This year Norway really, this, like, for me, this is like, I think this is the weakest selection so far I've heard. Like, Spain at least has authenticity. Alright? It's something what completely misses Eurovision rank, kind of, in my opinion, and also what misses like the fact that they are Big Five country, right? They don't need to fight for the finals. But what happened in Norway, I don't know if there are some issues with Eurovision or something. But two of those songs which just make sense, the only ones are dated, honorable songs. And I would prefer them over the rest. Because those are only the two songs which make sense. They make sense. Make sense by principle what music really means and what music really is. And sorry to say to the rest, but this is not it. This is not it from Norway, what I would expect. Of course, Norway is always surprised. They had this Tix, which was also, in my opinion, like, what a choice. Sometimes they do it, but I was there many times. I see it, and I think this is a country with huge potential. But the only thing what is going on wrong over there, I think, is that Eurovision is some specific thing which needs to be filled with some specific music. No, fill it with authentic, good music. The artists are there, the producers are there. Let them just create hits and create hits for fucking yourself. And the best ones send us for also representing us at Eurovision. This is songwriting. It's done. I don't know. Like I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm skeptical, you know. I'm skeptical for Norway this year, honestly. I think there must some restart happen, or maybe it's happening now and this is the result, or what? Because, for example, even in compare with last year, which I don't actually know how strong it was, but in compare with this year, it was extremely strong. There were hits. I'm still listening some songs from it. Nothing. Sorry, but maybe you have different opinions. So write me in the comments below. Become a member if you want to support me, or give me a super like. You can buy me a coffee, whatsoever. And watch my other videos. I'm sorry that I'm down, kind of. I think Eurovision is going sideways, and I can see it almost in every single selection. That something really is going on. I still didn't hear, maybe in Poland I hear very good songs. And then in some other countries some few good songs. But still waiting for that song. There's still so many to go, but I don't know. Do we have hits this year? Like hits? Maybe few. Let's see. Definitely not in Norway. So this is my resume, and I see you next time. Thank you for watching.